Hi, I'm Josh Finfry, Senior Manager in the Transfer Pricing Division in the Memphis office of CBiz MHM. Determining the best provider to perform searches and analysis involving your license, royalty, or other contractual arrangements varies depending on your own business needs. Data from these sources is important to have to make strategic business decisions. If your company lacks internal contracts, then you may want to use a provider to identify unrelated external agreements for your own company's use. Legal research companies offer screening tools, typically based on Boolean search logic, to search through available public company filings. These sources are low cost to you. They also have the ability to access the full text and originally filed license, royalty, or contractual agreement. However, a significant amount of time must be invested in this search technique with no guarantee of finding relevant data. Royalty agreement database companies offer various levels of pre-screened and summarized content sourced from public filings or journal articles. They offer a more manageable and relevant pool of data for you to review. However, there are a few disadvantages to this provider. You may or may not get relevant or full contract detail, and there are often fees charged prior to your ability to fully review an agreement. These fees merely provide access to a narrowed pool of data, and there are potential limitations on the amount of time you can access it or on the amount of data you can access. Proprietary databases are developed by CPA law or valuation firms. They leverage collections of contracts and agreements assimilated from prior analyses. They're not accessible to you for a fixed fee, as they are typically tied with professional service fees for analysis or documentation. An advantage to these databases is that they are a one-stop shop for your data access, technical analysis, or documentation. However, the cost of analysis will vary significantly from firm to firm. A larger firm may offer you data unavailable to the public, however, it may not be as current and may require supplemental searches to be performed. Keep these pros and cons in mind when selecting the best type of provider for your license, royalty, or contractual data. If you have any further questions about royalty benchmarking or transfer pricing, please feel free to contact me.